Thank you. We move to the left. NV Shadow Petros Kokalis.
Thank you, President. The Fit for 2030 package is our main tool for the creation of a climate-neutral, sustainable and resource-efficient economy. We must not only ensure that no one is left behind, but indeed bring forward the millions left behind today, exposed to energy poverty and the wild volatility of fossil energy prices. And the Social Climate Fund is the specific piece of this legislative puzzle to achieve this. This transition must be socially just, or it will not work, and I'm sure that you will know that the top 10% of the income group is responsible for 48% of total emissions, while the bottom 50% income group for 12%. We see the social fund as a welcome departure for a market-purist approach, as an instrument of climate justice, a political choice, and not a techno-economic fix. Even though we believe that putting a carbon price on buildings and road transport is necessary to reduce emissions, we must avoid traumatizing social cohesion and endangering democratic resilience. Thus, the Social Climate Fund must be efficient and sufficient, and we are calling for 100% of the projected revenues of ETS to go into the Social Climate Fund, regardless of the future architecture of the EU ETS. We also welcome the report's intention to guarantee part of the fund's budget through the union budget, regardless of the carbon prices of the ETS. The fund must be targeted towards structurally eradicating energy inequality by investing in public infrastructure that provides access to renewable energy, clean public transportation and energy-efficient housing to the communities that can least afford it, instead of allowing it to be used up as yet another indirect fossil fuel subsidy, as it is apparently happening now, with member states using the €11 billion extra ETS revenue due to current fossil fuel prices to compensate low-income households who will then use this money to pay for the astronomical fossil fuel bills that have led to record profits for fossil energy providers outside the EU and not invested in the European green economy. This does not mean that we're against direct income support, as we believe that if a certain level of energy consumption is understood as a fundamental right, it is absurd to have its price wholly subject to speculative financial markets. We are very happy for the inclusion of pan-European definitions of energy and transport poverty. They are obviously necessary but need to be bolder and reflect that as our planet warms, heating and cooling are adaptation requirements of public health. I would also like to stress the crucial importance of national social climate plans and the need to strengthen their governance. The experience from the Just Transition Fund and the Recovery and Resilience Facility has shown that the drafting of many national plans is conducted in a non-transparent way, and the requirements of public consultation are implemented only partially and often superficially. Therefore, it would be optimal to strengthen the provisions on public consultation and ensure a meaningful dialogue at local level. In the same vein, the inclusion of the rule of law conditionality is very positive. Last, allow me to thank Esther De Lange and David Casa, as well as their teams, for the work they have put into this draft report. We look forward to cooperating with all the political groups to ensure that the fund has a real added value and helps those most in need. Thank you very much.